Hi Virgo, how's it going? I hope you're doing great today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn. This is going to be a general reading for the week of October 19th to the 26th. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading resonates with you at all, if you could please that would be awesome. And I'll go through the cards individually and then I'll summarize what the reading is all about. There's 10 tarot cards here for a Celtic cross spread plus one oracle card. So your first card that came out, Virgo, Queen of Cups. This card it came out reversed. When a card comes out reversed, it just means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. The Queen of Cups, this card represents your current situation, and it says that you are currently emotionally overwhelmed, possibly disconnected from your intuition. There may be emotional suppression, codependency, or feeling like you're carrying others as burdens. So the message with this card is that Spirit has for you, Virgo, is that self-nourishment is lacking. So Spirit is saying you need to focus on nourishing yourself at this time, okay? And then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation, you have the Three of Swords reversed. And this card says that there's deep emotional pain being processed. It's likely tied to past heartbreak, a betrayal, or some kind of disappointment. But healing is in motion. This card reversed can often suggest the beginning stages of forgiveness or the need to let go. Okay? So Spirit is suggesting that you need to let go of a situation, a thought, a person. It'll be different for all of you. And there's also beginning stages of forgiveness happening. The challenge is letting go of a story of suffering that's you've clung to for too long. Okay, there's resistance to releasing pain here. And then your third card is the Empress reversed, a major arcana. At the root, there's a feeling of being disconnected from your creative and nurturing essence. At this time, you may feel used up, creatively blocked, or like your care is being taken for granted. This card says that there's an imbalance in giving and receiving. Okay, it could be within yourself. Maybe you're giving too much and not being open to receiving too, or vice versa. Or it could be with other people. And then your next message is your recent past, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this suggests that you've recently tried to ground yourself. Maybe you were focusing on your home or your finances or self-care. There's a practical, nurturing energy present, but it might be more external than internal. And then the next card is the Two of Swords. This card represents this is at the crowning of your reading. This represents your conscious focus. This card is saying a decision is being avoided. You may be mentally blocked, stuck in indecision or denial. You're aware you need to make a choice, but you're trying to delay or rationalize your way out of it. And then your sixth card represents the near future, and you got the Judgment reversed. So this card is telling you what's coming soon. And the Judgment reversed says there's, in your near future, there may be a moment where you may ignore a wake-up call, or you may fail to take responsibility for your growth. There could be a fear of change or a reluctance to fully evolve. This is a card of karmic review, but reversed, it could suggest self-doubt or not fully learning a needed lesson. And then you have the your self-image card, how you see yourself. You got the High Priestess. Despite outer confusion, you have deep inner knowing. Okay? This card is telling you that your intuition is very strong, even if you're not trusting it. There's a quiet voice within you offering wisdom, and Spirit is saying you need to listen to it. And then the eighth card represents your environment or how others see you in your situation. Sorry if my video is dark today. I should probably, I'll just leave it till the next one. It's kind of a rainy, dark day here. So your eighth card represents your external influences, and you got the Lovers reversed, another major arcana, Gemini energy. This card is saying that there's a relationship strained. A relationship may be strained or codependent, or you may feel torn between your heart and logic. External influences are pushing for disharmony, misaligned values, or difficult choices, possibly highlighting where connection has turned into control or sacrifice. Okay? And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This card says you want to put in the work either on yourself or a relationship or a goal, but you fear it's not enough, or that it will take too long. It will take too long. There's a desire to rebuild, but also exhaustion. You're wondering, will the effort pay off? And then your last card is the Four of Pentacles, reverse. This card represents your future, long-term future. This card is about letting go of control, outdated beliefs, or emotional attachments that no longer serve you. So you may be challenged to release either possessions, people, or fears of vulnerability. This is a card of surrender, even when it feels scary. And then your oracle card, you got Villain. You can always rewrite the story, is the message on the card. This ties the whole reading together. So with this card, Spirit is saying that you're likely confronting a personal narrative where you've cast yourself as the victim or someone else as the villain. So this card is challenging you to take back your power. This card is saying, yes, someone may have hurt you, but you're not powerless. Okay? So the overall themes and guidance for your reading for October 19th to the 26th, Virgo, first one, emotional healing is front and center, but it requires letting go of past pain and no longer allowing it to define your worth or your identity. You may be at a crossroads between staying stuck in an old story or stepping into empowered change. There's a strong feminine energy imbalance here. Okay? A strong feminine energy imbalance here. Both the Queen of Cups and the Empress reversed suggest overgiving, emotional depletion, and the need to reconnect with your inner self. Spirit is saying, trust your intuition. You know more than you think, okay? You are your own guide. Let go of control. It's okay to release what you've outgrown, even if it once felt essential, and rewrite your story. Just because someone else acted like a villain doesn't mean you have to stay in the role of the wounded. You are the author of your own story. Release what no longer serves you and reclaim your power with love and clarity. That is your reading, Virgo. I hope you receive some insider guidance from these messages. Thank you for letting me channel them today for you. I'll see you next time. Take good care. Bye.